Once upon a time, there was a wise old monk who lived in a secluded monastery on top of a mountain. The monk was known for his wisdom, kindness, and serenity. People from all over the world came to seek his advice and guidance. One day, a group of noisy and rowdy teenagers came to the monastery. They were loud, disrespectful, and disruptive. They shouted and laughed, disturbing the peaceful atmosphere of the monastery. The monk welcomed them with a smile and invited them to sit with him. He didn't say anything but remained silent, observing the teenagers' behavior. At first, the teenagers were confused by the monk's silence. They expected him to scold them or tell them off for their behavior. But as they sat in silence with the monk, they began to feel a sense of calm and tranquility. After a while, one of the teenagers spoke up and apologized for their behavior. The monk simply smiled and nodded, still remaining silent. The teenagers started to open up and share their problems with the monk. They talked about their struggles with school, family, and friends. They felt listened to and understood, even though the monk hadn't said a word. As the day went on, the teenagers felt more and more at peace. They realized that the monk's silence was not a sign of weakness, but of great strength. His calm and serene presence had a powerful effect on them, and they felt inspired to change their ways. When it was time for the teenagers to leave, they thanked the monk and promised to come back and visit. They left the monastery feeling lighter and more hopeful than they had in a long time. The monk's silence had taught them a valuable lesson about the power of stillness and listening. He had shown them that sometimes, the most powerful thing we can do is to be quiet and listen to others. In that silence, we can create a space for healing and transformation. From that day on, the teenagers made a conscious effort to be more mindful and respectful in their actions and words. They learned that silence is not a sign of weakness, but a source of strength and wisdom. And they were grateful for the monk who had shown them the way.